Princess Diana and Prince Charles seemed like the perfect royal couple when they got married, but years later we are finding out details that prove their relationship wasn't the fairy tale that people thought it was. They seemed like the perfect fit, but did they really love each other? Why did they get engaged so fast? It's your boy Marky Mark here, and I'm gonna tell you about the heartbreaking truth behind Princess Diana and Prince Charles's proposal. While Princess Diana without a doubt is an icon, one of the biggest topics of interest is her unlucky marriage to Prince Charles. Their relationship was full of sadness and missed signals, but the positive thing that came out of it is their two children, William and Harry. Now it turns out that the signs that they weren't going to last were their engagement, which was a disaster, and 3 words that Charles said that traumatized Diana. Did you know that when Diana got with Charles, she actually broke the sister code? Because when she was 16, Charles was dating Diana's older sister. He was considered one of the most eligible bachelors in the country, but his heart already belonged to Camilla Parker Bowles. And because she wasn't a suitable match for the future king, Charles knew his marriage wouldn't be for love. Charles and Diana didn't get to know each other that well when he was dating her sister, but when they split, she hadn't seen him for a while, and they accidentally ran into each other at Charles's 30th birthday party, and that's when the vibe changed between them and they started dating. But still, Diana was 12 years younger than him. Even though they were dating, they never fell in love, or at least Charles never did, and apparently, before getting engaged, they met only 12 times. If this doesn't scream a red flag for you, then I don't know. But Prince Charles felt pressure to get married because he was 30 and it wasn't a good look for him to remain single, especially when most people his age were already married and they tried to set him up with different women. So even though he wasn't really in love with Diana, he decided to pop the question. And in February in 1981, Prince Charles invited his much younger girlfriend to Windsor Castle and proposed to her. The moment that many women dream about wasn't as romantic as you'd expect. Allegedly, Diana laughed nervously when Charles asked her to be his wife, but they'd only been together a dozen times and she was still very young, so maybe she couldn't believe that the moment was real. But anyway, she agreed to his proposal and their engagement was announced to the public. And when you're in the royal family, a big engagement interview is tradition. So with Diana and Charles's interview, there popped up even more warnings that they shouldn't be together and that this relationship was only a formal thing to Charles, while Diana, she had actual genuine feelings for him. So during the engagement interview, the couple was asked if they were in love, and while Diana replied, "Of course," Charles said, "Whatever love means." What? That's confusing. In one of the documentaries about Diana, based on the tapes recorded before she died, she said that Charles's answer absolutely traumatized her. But can you blame her? With the coldness from Charles's side, their marriage seemed doomed from the start. So from the very beginning, they went through strains and conflicts, and apparently Diana knew that Charles was still in love with Camilla and he eventually had an affair with her behind Diana's back. Well, not really behind her back because she knew about everything. Charles and Diana's marriage lasted for 14 years before they split in 1995 and they got divorced in 1996. Unfortunately, Diana didn't get a chance to find her true happy ending because she tragically passed away the year following her divorce. Do you think that she would ever find her happily ever after that every human deserves? If the accident didn't happen, would she be able to live her life without being overshadowed by her relationship with Prince Charles? Princess Diana and Prince Charles's marriage might have been difficult, but it had 2 bright spots: their sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. Diana would definitely be proud of their sons and the families they created if she were alive today. It's so sad that she didn't get to meet her grandchildren, her daughters-in-law, and see how their sons are spreading her legacy. What do you think about Princess Diana? Do you believe she would be proud of her sons if she were alive? What do you think of her life would be like if she hadn't married Prince Charles? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with Curious Sips. Until next time.